Now, PCOS, what does it mean? Today, 1 in 3 women, 1 in 3 urban women, they have PCOD, PCOS. One of the key reasons why the dance goes out of place is because of insulin resistance. How your insulin is affecting all your sex hormones.
See, it is very unfortunate that in today's day, you have a lot of instances of PCOS. Now, PCOS, what does it mean? It means you will have, the signs, the symptoms are irregular periods, hair on the face, hair on the chest, um, increase in testosterone, increase in male hormones in the body when you see in the blood work. And on the ultrasound, it looks like cyst in the ovaries. And this is becoming so common. Today, 1 in 3 women, 1 in 3 urban women, they have PCOD, PCOS. Now, the root of the PCOD, you will think that it lies in your estrogen, progesterone, and testosterone, which are your sex hormones. As we have discussed in the PCOD special episode, that these 3 hormones, and they are also like not so much testosterone, but more estrogen and progesterone, they need to dance in a rhythm. And only when they dance in a rhythm, everything stays perfect. When they stop dancing in the rhythm, then there are problems which start happening, and PCOD is like one of the big one which happens.
Correct.
One of the key reasons why the dance goes out of place is because of insulin resistance. Now, insulin resistance, so insulin is the master hormone, and if that is not working properly, your sex hormones will get affected. You may see the symptoms in sex hormones first, and diabetes might come 10 years, 20 years later, but it is the same mechanics which are happening. So you can rest assured, if you have PCOD as a young girl, your chances for any type of cardio issues, which means heart issue, any type of metabolic problems, which is your diabetes, BP, cholesterol, obesity, depression, all these things, your chances are way higher. It has already started, and it has already started taking root in your body. It will come once you are like, let's say 50 or whatever, 40 or whatever, at a later age, but the root is the same, the family is the same, and the cause is the same. In youth it will come as PCOD, and later on it will come as cardiac issues and diabetes and all those things. So like we spoke about how your insulin is affecting all your sex hormones. Now, why is the insulin getting, if you have insulin resistance, that's why you have all these, low carb diets which are in fashion. Low carb, and then carbohydrate jo hai, that has become the villain. Right? The question you need to ask is, why is my body not able to process carbohydrates? That is a very important question. See, you can of course demonize carbs and say कि मैं carbs कम खाऊंगा. Your symptoms will start improving with that. Correct. But the thing is, why is the body not able to process carbs? Because possibly we overuse the system so much that अब उसकी capacity खराब हो गई. See, if your diet needs to be a balance. It needs to be a balance of carbohydrate, proteins, fats, your nutrients, your vitamins, your antioxidants, and all those things together. If my diet is primarily consisting only and only of carbs and very little protein and fat, so bhai mere ko low fat because I want to lose weight. So then what happens is all the calories which I am getting, 70% of my calories are coming from carbs. Or maybe I hardly have any protein, then fat to maine chhod rakha hai. So if that is the case, which means I am putting a lot of pressure on just one mechanism in the body. See what happens when you go to the gym. Sometimes in compound movements, you have 2-3 muscles which are working.
Correct.
That's why you are able to push a very high weight. Let's say you are able to push 150 kg in that because that's a compound movement. Now if on that single muscle you put 150, what will happen? Injury.
It will break, right?
Same thing in the body. Your body is made for a balance. Your body is made for so that sometimes it will get food from carbohydrate, sometimes it will not get food, sometimes it will get food in the form of protein and fats. Because I overused one system, मैंने वो 150 किलो single muscle पे डाल दिया, which was supposed to be on a compound muscle, my insulin mechanism is broken. And insulin mechanism breaks after that PCOD comes. So what you need to do is, you need to think about balance in the plate. Am I getting, and especially for PCOS girls or women, am I getting greater than 50% of my calories from fats? Is that happening? Yes or no? Then am I having high quality proteins? And then when it comes to carbs, refined carbs तो पूरे बाहर करने पड़ेंगे. बिल्कुल finely ground atas and all those things, मैदा, वो तो बाहर करने पड़ेंगे. But complex carbs, they also have a purpose. They have nutrients. ऐसा नहीं carbs सारे खराब है. Complex carbs are good. So like shakarkandi, potato with the skin on, roasted potato with the skin on, these are all good sources, and especially in your 21 to 28 days cycle, you need good carbs. You need shakarkandi, you need potato, you need beans, you need very good sources of carbs at that point in time if you want to reduce your symptoms of PMS. वो जो 21 days to 21 to 28 days वाले symptoms.
Correct.
So you need, what you need is a balance between protein, fat heavy, सबसे ज्यादा फैट को काउंट करने की भी जरूरत नहीं है. द ओनली थिंग फैट में आपको काउंट करने की जरूरत है, दैट इज वेदर इट इज अ गुड फैट और अ बैड फैट. आई एम नॉट सेइंग छोले भटूरे वाला फैट, आई एम नॉट सेइंग वड़ा पाव फैट, आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट ऑल दिस. I am talking about desi ghee fat, I am talking about coconut, I am talking about soap nuts, all those things, healthy fats. So if you are taking healthy fats, no need to count. जितना भूख लगे जितना खा सकते हो खा लो, right? And then I need to have some good sources of protein in the body, not the hormone wala protein, but some good sources of protein I need to have. And then complex carbs, if I keep a balance, so my plates need to be a balance, then carbs is okay. Refined carbs, easily absorbable carbs are bad.
Right. So it is important to maintain a balance between all the nutrients. So like after discussing carbs, let's address the big question on dairy. Like, should women with PCOS completely eliminate dairy to improve hormonal health, or is there a more balanced approach for that?
See, dairy, again, like, you know, why? See, dairy, if you get pure dairy, that's a very big if. We have discussed this in multiple times before. 70% looks like dairy. It is some detergent, some urea which is looking like dairy.